Good morning, everybody. Mestre Sucuri here in Tokyo, Japan. Another video in our series of the path of Capoeira, reflections and moving forward, right? This morning, I'm looking out this beautiful window and thinking to myself how lucky I am. Yeah? I was able to open this restaurant with Mestre Linguiça a little over a year ago. And I was thinking, man, what's a good theme for the second video in this series? And I realized everything I am, everything I have comes from Capoeira. I can't believe it's been 20 years here in Japan teaching my love of my life, Capoeira. 20 years. I got here in the summer of 1999 with one beating bow, a few shirts from some event stuff that I did in San Diego before I came, a pandero, and just a lot of belief in my dream to teach Capoeira in Japan, to show what I have. 20 years later, I really, start reflecting, and I reflect that when I first came here, I looked in the mirror and I said, I'm a capoeirista. But now the word has gotten so profound for me. It means so much to me now that I want to say when I got here, I was still just a practitioner of Capoeira. And today I consider myself a capoeirista. And in this video, I want to share why. In my opinion, there are two types of people in Capoeira, like in any art, yoga, dance, whatever. The people who are part of the classes, supporting the group, doing everything as a good client or as a good student. They are fantastic, and they are the backbone of any organization, any group, any capoeira school. I have several friends who are doing capoeira with me for over 15 years. 15 years. That's a long time for somebody to be doing something. However, once in a while they're tasting different parts of capoeira and Brazilian culture, and that's fine. They're what I call practitioners of capoeira. What I'd like to share with you guys to make us think why I consider someone a capoeirista and why I consider myself a capoeirista. These are just my opinions. People have different opinions. I want to share mine so people become more aware and think more about what they're doing and how they grow in capoeira. I'm hoping that through understanding what is a capoeirista, it'll help you reflect on your growth. So for me, a capoeirista also has to not just come to the academia, not just learn songs, not just hear some stories about the history of capoeira, not just think about, oh, that's a good point in life, but learn the quality of the music, quality. Learn the lyrics. What are you singing is very important. We'll get that into another video, but understanding the translations in context, or someone who can explain it to you, not just Google or not just online, but someone who actually puts what's the song or what you're singing and why it motivates capoeiristas. That'll impart on you the Brazilian cultural side, which is probably the most important thing for me. What brought me to capoeira? That Brazilian flavor that makes capoeira so amazing, so delicious for the soul. Without it, I feel we start losing a little bit of capoeira. I'm not a Brazilian native, but what attracted me to capoeira was that Brazilian culture. And I think it's important that we are able to understand it better as our growth as a capoeirista. The history. We have a lot of material in English now about capoeira and about Brazilian history and about Afro-Brazilian, Afro-descended peoples of the Latin Americas. We can learn more. I read a lot of books about Afro-Brazilian culture, Afro-Latino culture, the diaspora. Anything I can get my hands on, I'm constantly eating the information. Why? Because I want to grow. And history is important. Finally, the philosophy. All those things coming together with the philosophy of what it is to be a capoeirista is what makes the capoeiristas. It creates this rhythm in your life that I feel once everything comes together, it creates this rhythm of swing in your life. And this is most important. As a capoeirista, we need to constantly grow, and all those different parts of capoeira come together for us to grow. So now, this is a trend I see a lot in international capoeira, and when I visit different groups in different areas, they talk about these things. These are the things that attract people to capoeira internationally. Just my opinion, okay? So when I use the word as a capoeirista, it means that you have something we call vivencia. You're living and growing with capoeira as a part of you, as a part of who you are. So it's important that you reflect on what parts of capoeira are part of your life. So we got the two types of capoeiristas. We have the person who's a practitioner of the art of capoeira and a person who is a capoeirista. I've defined this. This can be anybody. This can be, I have students who come from other cities once a month to train capoeira. I value them. They have value because they're doing their thing. I have students who come once a week because of work. They have value. What's important for us as capoeiristas also, or practitioners of the sport, is to value every single practitioner of capoeira. Because capoeira only loses when people leave capoeira. I talk about the capoeirista and the practitioner because as a way to reflect on myself, to keep myself motivated and to continually grow in capoeira. I am a capoeirista because I will continue to love and grow in capoeira. I hope this helps you to understand a little bit more and to help you on your path of capoeira. Mestre Sucuri, Tokyo, Japan.